Welcome back to Scrapyard Parts Life, everybody. And, well, we had a bit of a problem with our last stream we did, what was it, yesterday, I think it was? The whole stream got corrupted and had to be deleted. It would not post, so there was a bunch of stuff we did, an hour's worth of stuff, and, yeah, it all was like, poof, went away. So, we'll be starting with a few things, so let's go ahead. We have weapon systems, of course. I'm gonna go over the color scheme we put on this. And we made, as you can see, we got some more build on here, and then we got this. We went ahead and put some armor plating on the front of this. We haven't finished the build, but we did get a couple of assault cannons on top, so we got some weapon systems. We may adjust it later, I don't know. We did successfully grind down the those habitat containers over there, and we have the materials here in the base. We remember we put a bunch of those there earlier. We also got some more build up on this side here. We also tried to find what shot at us, but whatever the sniper was over here, it's not there anymore, so I'm not sure if it just was something that spawned in that despawned, or if it was something moves around. There is a logistics post over there. So right now, this episode, I'm thinking let's get some more work done on the base. I want to get it finished up as much as possible with the materials we have on hand, because that's what we got to work with. And then we're going to need to make another scrap run, so we're going to need to look for some more materials since we have to salvage our stuff. I have toyed with the idea of running a series that has the that requires us to get the actual components, but that's a bit of a little bit more of a challenge too, but it's something I've been toying with. So I think what I'd like to do is we have to get all our components from stuff we salvage anyway. We can build our stuff, but we're gonna need to have like a scrapyard field or something. So what I'd like to do is get something set up. We also need to get some protection for our power grid here, and we also need to get that propeller set up too. And then we need to get more weapon systems on this thing, because obviously the pirates know we're here now, because they just took a pot shot at us. I'm pretty sure that was a pirate, guys. So we have that there, but I would like to get a couple more turrets on this end here, and it might be kind of nice to get this gated up somehow too, which means we're going to need lots of components for all that. However, for now, I'd like to at least get our base set up, because we've got a lot here we need to do. We still have to set up our sitting area here for eating, and then what we also need to do is we need to get some algae going, because food supplies aren't going to last forever. They really are not. So that's something else we need to think about. So there's a whole lot more we got to do today. So let's go ahead and get started. See, do we have any food? No, we do not. Let's see if we got anything left in the vehicle. That's kind of where I'm going to go with the first stuff here. Let's see, do we have any food in here at all? No, we don't. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, so we're going to definitely need to get some food here. So let's see, who's got the food? Well, you. Expired slop. Well, we do have some fruit pastries. Let's go ahead and take a burrito, and we'll hold on to that till we're almost hungry, and then we'll eat it. Okay, so we do have these delightfully horrible platinum piles here, so let's go ahead and pull all those materials out and try to dump as much platinum as we can into these containers, and we'll actually leave them this color too. There we go. And we'll put ice in this one too. Let's see, let's go ahead and get that in there. I want to put this over here now. Let's see here. I'm thinking, when we do have this assembler, we do have the assembler here, the basic assembler, because that's, yeah, we don't have progression, so we don't really need to worry about having another assembler built up, and that's just for, you know, breaking stuff down, basically. Making tools, stuff like that, components we have to get. So, but we might want to drop off. Let's see. First of all, I want to collect this out of here. Let's put this over here. Get this out of here. We can't... It's silly for us to have these things here because, well... Yeah, It's silly to have the platinum up there because we're not... We can't do anything with it. We don't have a refinery that we can build with that. I'm also really leaning towards... I really want this to be heavy salvage, like a lot of salvage. So, I'm trying to think if I want to lean in heavily towards doing some other salvage-related stuff. Alright, let's go in here and get some stuff welded up with what we have here. Okay, we need interior plates for that. Okay, looks like we're really just hurting on interior plates, man. That's just really... Yeah. We're pretty set on everything that's not an interior plate, it looks like, yeah. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. So we might as well drop that stuff off for now. Drop it in here for now, is that way it's got a place. And that should get that in there to get processed too. We'll go ahead and pull that out. And while I'm at it, and I'll leave that there. I'll leave that there because we're going to need that for the hydrogen tanks, actually. Huh, that's weird. Oh, because I probably turned it off. Alright, so let's go ahead and see here. We're full in there. Are we full in here? Almost. Alright, so now we've got... I just really don't like having that there. I really want to have it over here. But there really isn't anywhere to put it, so yeah. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and put that there, and yeah, so... Let's see, we got any... Oh, we got room for this. Great. Okay, I'm looking to see... we'll take the log and the mission objectives out. And we'll drop more of those in there. Okay, I'm looking for the plates we need, but I'm not seeing them. Alright, I'm gonna take the foods out because those will go in the other, and I'll take the munitions out, and the tools, and the money. I'll leave those tools in place. I'll take that out. That out. Okay. Because those tools will upgrade with. We'll take the hardtack. And then we're going to drop that. And let's see. Yeah, there's room in there for the rest of that platinum, so we might as well pull the rest of that platinum out. And while we're at it, we might as well pull that ice out too. And then hopefully we can get some more of these put away. Okay, good. And then this can go in here. We'll put the... Oh, snap. Okay. Wow. Who would have thought? Okay. We'll take the ice out and we'll drop the platinum in there. Do we have... No. Wow. So we literally have to pull all the ice out to drop this platinum. And even then we can't drop it all. That's crazy. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so we got all that stuff out, so we just need the interior plates. Do we have some on board here? We've got materials in here. Let's go ahead and do the run through right here. Aha! There we go, that's what we want right there. Just take all we can grab. Wow, I can't believe that that's like that. That's crazy. Alright. Yay, we got a shower and a bathroom. Now we can be clean. Now we got a bed. go. That's what we're talking about. Getting some good stuff done here, guys. Getting the good stuff done. We need glass in that one. It'll be finished. Nice. Computer components for you. Alright, are we out of interior plates? Wow, we did do it all. Alright, so this works out nicely. Cool. Okay, right here we're gonna go ahead and drop this. Oh wait, let's why is it not? I don't understand. Oh, because we're on power. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop this, drop that, and that for now. Might as well drop those two things too. The food we can put into the food container when we're done. Okay, so this works out really nice. So I think we can go like this, like this, like this, and like that, and I think we should be pretty close to... Not quite there yet. No. Okay, no problem. But I think we're gonna get close here. We need glass, so let's see here. We do have glass right here. Outstanding, so let's get that. Oh, and computer components. We need some chips. Nope, not there. Chips over here. Nope. Alright, let's see if we got some chips over here inside the vehicle. Alright, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Yep, there they are. Alright, this is good. This is really good. I'm excited. Okay, now this is set up, which means we can also set up our, we need to get our other things set up, the food. We need algae farms, so... Oh, hardtack won't go in there, huh? Okay. We'll just eat the hardtack. Alright, let's go ahead and get this in place. That needs interior plates, but it's not exposed to the outside, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. What else do we need? Ah, yes, you. Alright, and then... Now, let's see here. Will this constitute air tightness? Okay, we need the outside fan in place. Alright, so let's go to here. Okay, we need the outside fan to draw air in. So, vent fan. Yeah, here we go. Now we're good. Now the fan's pulling air in just like it's supposed to. And now we can open up our thing, guys. Alright, cool beans. And here we go. This is our room. We can go ahead and have a seat right here. Look outside if we want. Look at our little thing here with the plants. And we can go over here and relax on our bed and get some actual rest this time instead of sitting in the cockpit getting our backs all hurt. Oh yeah, it's nice. And then we got other crew. We got like 3 beds here, a sitting area. We've got some books, some coffee and storage. And these guys got the nice little terrarium, which we're going to close off that side with the metal plate though, because that's kind of tacky. And then of course we've got our bathroom. We get sit here on the toilet if we need to. And we got our shower, so we're good that way. Now we got to work on the other side. We have our survival kit for medical purposes, and we have our food processor, which we need to get set up with our with a algae farm setup. And I'd like to do one that actually I'd like to get to see what's going on with that logistics thing, but okay. So let's go ahead and go out here. I'm not worried about a proper airlock because, honestly, it's just taking air from outside, so it's not a really big deal. Alright. That is the deal, guys. That's the way we do things around here. How nice. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to get this. And I want to put some shelves. All the way down that wall there. I want a bunch of shelves. And let's see here. Hey, thanks for joining. So I'm thinking, let's see here. Wrong side. Let's see. We want to. That's under decoration, I believe. There we are. All right. So let's. Oh, I don't know that I'll be able to do it. Yeah, that's right. Those are half blocks. I didn't think about that. Well, that is unfortunate, to say the least. Guess we'll do something like that there. I don't have anywhere else we can really put anything like that. Well, that sucks. But, oh, we can put it over here. Okay, cool. We'll put one of those there, and then we'll put one of those there. And that way we can get a few things off. It kind of greebles it a little bit. I like the idea of it, so let's go ahead and get that in place. And let's go over here. Alright. So now what I want to do is we'll drop these off over here. And then we're going to grab stuff from the from inside the tank over here. Alright, let's, God gravy, we got more of that platinum. Too much platinum, guys. Way too much platinum. Well, I guess we're gonna have to put the platinum up here. And then we'll pull these out, these out. Alright, let's go down here. Okay, where's the other one? Okay. Now, I did see gravity controllers. Yep, there you go. We'll take those. Those can go over here. Little gravity compensators are good. Okay, so we've dropped all that. We'll drop that. Okay, let's drop this, and then we'll drop that, and then we're going to take this, and then we're going to drop more of those, because this can go right here. Cool. Alright, let's go see what else we can get out of here. Okay, we got that and that. Let's see what else we got. A lot more of those. Alright, so none of that stuff really goes anywhere. I mean, we could put it there, but we don't have the interior plate to fill it up, so... Oh, we do have the comps, though. Reactor. Huh. I think I saw power cells in here. Well, we do have reactor components and thruster components. Both of those are over on the other, and those as well. So let's go ahead and get this dropped off. And there's the power cells. I knew I saw power cells. Alright, let's run over here. Alright, cool. Let's run in here. Grab the power cells. Okay, we're gonna drop that. Grab that. Alright. That's good. We got that set. We can put that back. That can go back. Let's see. Anything over here we can snatch up? Probably some of those. Okay. That, and that. Okay. And the compensators are full up on the other side, so we don't need to worry about that. Alright, and that is full. Good gravy. You know what we need to do? We need to build that large cargo container we had over on the other side is what we really need to do. Yeah, we're going to need to build that. Question is, where are we going to put it? And are we going to move the industrial stuff over to it? Well, I'm thinking actually, you know, we could put it right up here. That's probably not a bad spot up the way there, and then we can connect it via that connector right there. That actually is probably the smartest move, I think. Because we have this connector right over here that can run through there and come out right here. And that's not a bad spot to put it, honestly. I mean, we could do it into the ground, or we could do it elevated, and I'm thinking elevated might be the way to go. We're going to need a lot of interior plates, though, to do it, so we'll see. Okay, what else we got in here that we need to pull out? A lot of ice, dude. Jeez Louise. Heavy, heavy duty ice. Okay, it looks like that's all it is, so we're going to need to go get some more materials. And probably would not be a bad idea to include another cargo container. Maybe one right here. No, not going to do it. Oh, because you need an interior plate for that. Ah, man. It's all about interior plates with you people. Okay, well, daggone it. Alright. Do we have any interior plates anywhere at all? No. Well, we can get it from here. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? That's the question. You know what we could do? I have an idea. I'm gonna drop I'll drop this big giant pack of steel, and I'm gonna put a cargo container here. Now here's the thing, I'm gonna do this cargo container like this, because then I can access it via right here, and it's gonna go all the way over to set up this other. So let's go ahead and get the grids and all that stuff and get this cargo container built up. And that. Okay, so now we have a place to put this stuff. And then we can connect it to that, which then in turn will connect it to the storage facility we want to put over there. And I'm thinking the large container should be part of it, but I think we also need to go with something a little different too. All right. There we go. Load it up. pretty sure that this is going to constitute a done deal for this. Oh yeah, we gotta grab that. We need to grab all that ice we can grab. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna want to fill it up. As we turn that on, it's gonna fill those hydrogen tanks. Alright, so let's, we're going to take some of this with us. I don't want to be without it, because we don't know what the fuel status is going to be like out there. So we'll do 1.89k on that, and then we'll drop this off up in here. Okay, and while we're at it, let's drop one of those, two of those, one of those, and one of those. Alright. Now we do need to get this cover over and everything, but I'm feeling like I've got a need to check out something else over here and see what we got. Okay, so to make sure that we got enough food, we're good to go. Now we don't have any weapons, which is not good. But I'm thinking, I wonder if we can get over there to that, we could try for the pirates, but I'm thinking let's not. Let's go try for the, that logistics post, see where we can get with that. We'll see what we can find out. Huh. Alright, I'm curious. Is that a berry tree? No. Wait, what's that? S-Cap Division Aerospace Research. Huh. Another spot with ice and magnesium. Alright, so we got some options, guys. I still want to go check out the logistics post, but aerospace research. Huh. That could be interesting. Remember, guys, we're trying to investigate what's going on with all these guys. We want to know what is happening. Why are they here? We're supposed to find and capture any prototech they have, so we're going to have to go to these bases. Which means we're going to have to armor ourselves up more than what we obviously have, and we're probably going to want some sort of aircraft. Looks like these plants are, in this world, those plants represent where there's water. Good to know. Unfortunately, they don't make berries, and I haven't seen any fungus around here, so we're pretty much going to need to get an algae farm going for our food. Unless we're lucky enough to find something else, seeds of some kind maybe. We could probably grow fruit seeds, but we need more than just fruit to make things. Wow, we are getting really close to that Colonial Flats base. I was thinking we're getting close to the logistics, but I think we're getting closer to the other too. I just figured we'd go around the mountain, you know. Lots of rolling desert, that's for sure. Not seeing anything out there besides those things so far. The dunes. It's like the Great Dune Sea. Wow, these are some serious dunes, guys. Gotta be careful I don't flip this thing again. Okay, we're getting closer to the Colonial Flat space. Jericho Flats. I kind of want to see what this logistics outpost is, but Jericho Flats could be an interesting place to check out too. It looks neutral, but I don't know. We'll see how neutral they are. So we're going to try to go this way and see if we can... There's... Wait, whoa. Logistics outpost is this way. Five clicks this way. So it's closer, so let's go there. Alright. I don't know where it is over here, though. I'm pretty sure it was over here. I'm pretty sure that's the direction the arrow was going. Oh, shoot. I'm going the wrong way. Alright, it's over here. Alright, let's orient ourselves based on where we... Ah. I didn't... Yeah. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm watching for it. Alright. It's over here somewhere for sure. I thought I was going the right way. Okay, where are you at? Logistics outpost. We should be in the right direction here. I'm pretty sure the logistics is out this way somewhere. Where are you, logistics outpost? Yeah, right over there. Alright, so you're over here. Now we have the orientation in place. Let's go ahead and see if we can't find it. Very rocky and deserty on this planet. Alright, we got another dip. That was a bit of a dip. Wow. We still good on power, so that's good. Although it's going to get dark soon, so we're probably going to want to... When we get to this outpost, we'll probably have to check it out and then wait until morning, most likely. Alright, what do we got up in this neck of the woods here?
Meteor storm inbound.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Where is it at? Do I need to move? Meteor storm, where are you? Do not fall on me. I'm looking, guys, but I don't see this alleged meteor storm. Okay, so it looks like I can get down into that hole there if we go down that left side. So let's do that. Alright, we're getting into the dark here. Let's see. Where is that outpost? Straight ahead, okay. Alright. It's a little rough, a little sandy, but we got this. Although coming back it could be a little bit of a challenge, guys, just because we'll probably be dealing with a lot heavier vehicle and that could be problematic, so. Alright, this is good. We're 3 clicks out. We're getting closer. Alright. Okay, this is some seriously unpleasant road. Two clicks and some change. Wow, that's a pretty cool rock formation over there, guys. Makes me wonder if it's it almost looks, you know, like it's like some sort of alien thing, but it's not. Alright, so over here somewhere, about 2 clicks out, is where our thing is. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, easy, easy. Is that what I think that is? Oh my gosh, look at that. You gotta be kidding me, guys. Is that a gorge? Oh man, this is gonna make life very challenging. Shoot. It's on the other side of the bloody gorge. That is incredibly annoying. Wow, look at that. Okay, we're 1.85 clicks away. And it looks like we've got a ginormous crack in the earth between us. You know, we could get down in there, but getting back up, how are we going to do that? Huh. I got any... I don't have any materials. Could probably park it and try to walk it, though. We do have some hydrogen. We could try hydrogen. Alright, let's easy, easy, easy. Let's get over on that other side over there. Let's go over here. And then we'll come down the hill here. And maybe we can get into a more narrow spot here. Try to get a little closer if we can. I think this is the closest we're gonna get. Yeah, I'm looking and I'm not seeing. Yeah, see, look, it's going around the bend there. So we gotta go do that way. And it's getting dark too. Alright. So let's go ahead and pop a GPS marker for this. Oops, not that one. And we're gonna call this the truck. It's not really a tank yet. And then, yeah. Gotta go 164 that way. We don't have any weapons on here either, so better, hopefully it's not armed, or else it's gonna be a very short trip. I think what I'll do is I'll take that in place of this. That way we have... I can grind down very quickly if I have to. Let's go see what we got. Alright, ready, steady. Let's go. Launching across. Hey, big rock, nice. Closing in, we are a few hundred meters out. There it is, and it looks like we've got a drone inbound, so we're gonna slip under the drone real quick, and we're gonna drop right here. Nice, this is a nice looking base. Look at that, it's nice and yellow. Cool, we can do that. Let's go ahead and let the drone do its thing, so it can, because it's gonna do it while we're checking it out anyway. So I wonder if we could somehow steal the drone. Huh. I don't want to waste the hydrogen. Or are you just gonna loiter over there? What do we got? Okay. What is this thing? Does this thing have a power source on it? Probably not. Oh, there it is, over there. Alright, cool. Well, let's take those. Grind this whole thing down. I mean, we could use every little bit. Alright, so let's see what we got. Anything in there? Yep. Okay, we're gonna claim the grid first of all. Alright, you're mine. Okay, so we'll grab these tools and let's see what's inside. Ow! Let's see what's inside here. We might have to spend the night out here depending upon how it goes. What do we got in here? Grids. That's definitely something that we need to get because we cannot make those. So, but we can't take them either. Oh, what do we... Food? Alright, we got... Okay, evil slop, which will poison us probably. And a ramen. Oh, boy. Okay, what do we got in here? Anything good? And more pipes, which, yeah, that's useful. What do we got here? Money! Nice! If we could ever find a trade station, that would be great. Alright, so, and this thing here is, of course, one giant ball of good stuff. I mean, look at all those pipes and everything attached to stuff. So, this is actually a really good haul. So, it's good. Shoot, how are we going to get... I almost want to build a bridge across the thing, guys. I really want to, but I don't have a... I don't know that we have enough material to do that. I don't think there's enough iron plate in this whole thing to build a bridge across there to bring the vehicle over. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Okay, I don't even see the drone anymore. I don't know where it went. Alright, well. Alright, so we've got these things are in place here and it's relatively safe. I mean, the silicone and magnesium could be useful. The silicone, we can use that because we can make stuff off of our survival kit. So the silicone is useful for stuff off of that, but the glass is going to be invaluable. We really need this glass because this glass is going to be good for making our algae farms, which we really need to do. So, and I don't know if I want to eat the expired slop, guys. I mean, that sounds like food poisoning waiting to happen. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but looks like we got ourselves a bit of a sandstorm in, which is going to make life very unpleasant. Let's go ahead and close this off. That should... Is it? Yeah, okay, we got... Okay, that brought some air in. So we can have oxygen in place at least, you know, but it's still going to be hazy. Okay, huh. I'm thinking we leave this behind and we take as many of these as we can. We got plenty of those. We'll take more of these. What am I looking at for food? I'm good. Okay. And over here, got a lot more pipes, but we can't really take them. I like having that magnesium there, but here's the thing. With magnesium, we can actually probably mine that, so it's better to get the stuff out of here that we cannot create ourselves. So let's get these pipes out of here. And we'll dump off more magnesium in there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am all for taking the magnesium, but I really want the pipes, like, really bad. We can take this. Good, that'll give us some interior. We can use the other to hold on to. I mean, not to hold on to, but to sleep on. If we need to charge up, we can just go pop, and there we are. We get charged. So we'll keep that in place, and I think we're pretty good as far as what we're gonna haul on this haul. So let's go ahead and leave you there. Okay, so let's top off this with magnesium. Might as well make it easy. All right, let's do this. Wow. Okay, base truck is over there. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and put this as salvage. We're gonna call it salvage post. And we're gonna change its color to kind of like an orangey brown kind of color. There we go. Now we know that that's what that is. Okay, cool. So we've got 63% hydrogen. So let's see if we can make it back. Actually, you know what? We're gonna walk. Let's walk part of the way, guys. I just don't want to risk crashing into something because I cannot see anything in this sandstorm. Because look, it's just, if I didn't have those GPS markers set, we'd be sitting really sad. Look, I can't even see where the base is anymore. Alright, ready, steady, let's go. Let's not hit a rock, that would be really sucky. Ow! Or get hit by a rock, that also sucks. Alright, we're out of the sandstorm too, we're across the gully. Okay, we made it. Wow. Look at, you can see the dust and stuff hanging out over there. Alright, so let's go ahead and dump this stuff off. Wow. Yeah. I don't know that I have enough. Do I have enough? Yeah, this is really big. Like, this would be very hard to try to cross. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna, I don't really see anywhere that's narrow enough. Well, that sandstorm though. We don't really have the hydrogen. Do I have capability on this of restoring my hydrogen? I do. Well, we could go back and forth and just do back and forth across the ravine, but I really don't like doing that. There's got to be a better way. I just don't know what it would be. Huh. Ah, man. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to just leave that there for now. I'm gonna leave the truck marker there because that's gonna be our crossing point when we come back. Oh man, is Jericho Falls on the other side? I think that is on the other side of that ravine. Shoot. I don't like driving this stuff at night either. I'm really torn, guys, because I really want to salvage that base over there for more components for our base. But at the same token, I don't want to be zipping back and forth on a jetpack either. I don't really like doing that on a planet. And I'm still on the fence about whether or not to even allow a jetpack, so... And I need a bridge over there. Well, we know what it is. We know where it's at. But if I try to build a bridge, I just don't have enough. I don't have enough steel plate. Oh, but I do back at the base. We've got 800 steel plate. I could build a bridge. Okay, let's do that. We now know where it's at. We know how to get to it. So let's go ahead and head back. We're only 4 clicks away from the base. We did go around the mountain, so we gotta keep going around the mountain. Even though I really want to see this Jericho base too, but not really feasible right now. Man, this is going to be extremely dangerous, but we'll go back there. We'll get the steel plates. We'll offload what we have, and then we'll come back, build the crossing bridge, get it loaded up. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a drive back and forth, but I think we can do it. I think it'll be great. Man, it's not easy on your vehicle, this stuff is. Gotta go around, so I'm thinking we go up here. I think this is where we go up. No. No, I don't think. I think we're on the mountain. I think we need to go around the mountain. Ah, this is better. Here we go. Okay. Here's the dust and dirt. Yeah, we just gotta do the loop around that mountain. Because if we go over that thing, it's gonna be bad. Really bad. We never did get to check out that crashed ship over there either. Yep. Over and down the hills we go. Okay. Because I remember we were driving for quite a little while around these deserts. I almost feel like if we had an aircraft, it would be a lot easier. Like, I truly believe. Yep, there's the mountains. It'd be so much easier with an aircraft, but here's the problem with that is power. There's that research station. Okay, now we know we're on the right track. Because we're picking up that too. That's exactly. Hey, Skull Crusher, welcome. Good to see ya. Okay, let's see here. Now we can turn and head towards the base. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Up and down and around. Feel like I should like have this down, but at night it's a lot trickier, guys. Alright, let's get over. We get over this ridge and we should be right about where the base is, pretty close. What do you mean? What are you saying? He said when he can't see. Up, over. Alright, this is what we got, guys. The base is right over there. Outstanding. We're back around. So let's go ahead and do what we had in mind here. Even though I am tempted to make a run over there and see what this this aerospace research facility is, but I mean, we do have a couple of weapons. We could make a go at it. We've got armor plates. We could armor up this vehicle and go over there and hit that. Got a couple of bad guy spots. We could see what happens. I mean, I was thinking we'd go build a bridge and go get the logistics center and get that thing taken care of. Grind that down and everything, but I don't know. It might be worthwhile to... We've taken the loose stuff in it, at least right now, so... What do you mean, all of it, Skullcrusher? Just take them all down? I mean, we are, after all, the Scrapyard Pirate. Alright, well, we need some stuff, and we parked in a hole, but who cares? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what's the battery status. Because we might want to plug in and get that sucker charged up. It's not bad. It could use a charge, though. Yeah, maybe we will. Oh, that was not the correct button. I was not trying to do that. That's what I was trying to do. Alright. Easy. Gotta go forward. Alright, now let's back her up. Alright, so we're gonna go to our, I want to get to the H2O2 gen and turn that off, because otherwise it is, let's see, are we all off? Okay, we're all off, good. Because otherwise, you know. Now, are we plugged in or not? We are. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and switch over our battery to charge, and we'll offload the stuff that's currently in there and use it to do some work. So we'll do that first, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. So let's get a recharge on that. It'll be about 2 hours when it recharges. 1 hour it says. Alright, cool beans. Let's hop down and see what we got going on. Let's see here. Well, we can pull that out for starters. Get those pulled out. That. Alright, so those are all pulled out, although I'm not entirely certain where I'll put them. pretty... I mean, there is a few things we could probably do interior plates with. This up here for starters. Okay. Now, let's see here. Was there anything... I don't think there was anything else in there we needed to do. So, I guess we'll put these up here for now. Oh, wow, we're full up here, huh? Okay. We'll pull that out for starters. Well, actually, you know what? We don't need those tools in there because we have a place to put stuff like that. So those are all going to go down in here. Okay, let's see. We'll keep the grinder. We'll toss those in there for sure. Toss that, that, and that in there. Okay. And then let's put the scrap metal in here too. Might as well. Ah, frustrating me. Oh, you're just gonna drive me nuts if I do that. So we're gonna take the steel plates out. And we're gonna drop that in there. Okay, now, let's see. I wanna get some armor plate on this thing, and I hate having empty space. But honestly, I'd rather have empty space than to have this thing be unprotected, so... Interior plate, other side. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Skull Crusher, but I'm looking. I don't think there's anything in the other side, is there? There's just a couple of steel plates and that's it, and some money, which we might as well grab that out. But that's it. Oh, on the hanger wall. Yeah. I don't have any more. I don't think I have any more. Yeah, I don't have any more interior plates to mess with that. I use them to weld up that up there. Okay, so, whoops, do not want that. Okay. So let's see here. I'm gonna get some steel plates and we're gonna finish this off real quick. I'll just leave it like this for now. We can always use this empty space for something, but just not right now because I can't really think of anything I want to do with it. I'm going to leave that open since I want to be able to have access to my little things. We'll run steel plates along here. Right there. Oh no, dropped a piece of popcorn and it's gone. That's not good, Skull Crusher. That does not sound good at all. Let's see here. I wonder what else I could put on here. No. Oh, I could do a neon tube. That's an interesting idea. I don't know how I feel about that though. Do a neon tube down the side? That seems kind of, I don't know. Nah, I don't like that. I can, however, put one of these up here for a little agreeable. Where would I put that? Oh, on the back. That's a good spot for it, right back here. I don't know. We got to do the other side, and the other side's going to be kind of a little bit trickier because I got like no room to work with over here. It's like very frustrating. Alright, let's get this over here like that. I should be able to at least get this part done, and then I can Alright, so let's go with Alright, so let's get that in there, get this in here. Okay, we'll get this up on top of here too. Yeah, I think Skullcrusher, your popcorn has left the building. Alright, let's get the steel plates on here. So at least afford it a little bit of protection on the sides and the front so far. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna just go all out and get like a really heavy, high-powered weapon on top, or if I'm going to just be nice and leave it with the 2 autocannons. Don't really know yet. Let's turn some lights on. I do have to get this back end filled in too, but I have an idea for that does not involve this. I don't think I can do it, but I'm gonna see if I can. I want to see if I can get...
Meteor storm inbound.
That's nice. I got guns for that. Oh, perfect. I can do that. I can set that up on there. Okay. I'll do that after we pull it out. And I'm gonna set up barrels on the sides there to add to the really? Ah! You have got to be kidding me. How do I gotta get out of here? Ah! Whew. I gotta get it over next time. That was just not okay. Alright, let's see. The top, however, is wide open to the universe, and we can't really do that, so... Yeah. I do not want wide open to the universe, although I like having that there like that, but it will... It's like, no. Got this open space here too. I don't know what exactly I want to throw into these holes. I mean, I've got everything I really need. I don't know what else I could put in here, although this area here I wanted to hold out for another battery, which we technically do have the components for. We've got power cells. We got about 20 of them, but I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know that I want to have that set up like that, so... Alright, let's go ahead and armor this up a little bit. Let's see here. So we could go with... I'm going to go with a down angle like this. That'll work. Get this all the way up here. Now that is going to be a different ball game all the way around. We're going to go with what do I want to do with this? I could go that route, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Launch yourself up. Okay. Okay, so now let's see here. I think, you know what I think's gonna, oh, I have this really cool idea, guys. Oh yeah, I know what we're gonna do on the back of this thing. Take out that outpost. That's probably, you know, that outpost is probably where the snipers are coming from. That's my guess. Now this here, we got 2 turrets on either side. I don't know that I need another turret, but I'll leave it open in case, oh yeah, no. In case I want to do something else, I can always do that. Alright, let's jump over here and get some more work done on that. Let's see. Almost there. Okay, right there, there. Okay, like that. Alright, now, my idea is I want to put, we're going to put a bunch of these things here in a second. I want to put heat vents across the back end there. And then we're going to take that one out. And we're going to take this one out. Put this in its place because I want to put an angle block there. And that will work perfectly with an angle block. Like this. Okay, now right across here, I don't really care. I think that's just gonna be good like this, but we could put something else in there, like maybe a... Oh, I see what... I know what I could do. Let's do one of these. Oh, wait, I don't know if it'll do it because I don't think I have the... Yeah, I don't think I have what it needs. Yeah, it needs interior plate. Ha! Do we have any anywhere in this entire... I don't think we have a single interior plate available, do we? Ah, we do, right here. Ha 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 ha! Outstanding! Wait. Why can't I get that from that? That's a... Oh. It's over there. Well, that's annoying. Alright, well, we'll leave that alone for now. Okay, so what I'm thinking, guys, is I'm thinking it would look really kind of cool, I think, and be useful to have some heat vents right here. And then it can, like, vent off heat. Then we'll put that bar right there when we get done with that. And then we're gonna go and get back to putting on the armor. Let's see here. Nope. Let's see here. We'll go with... And then we'll do another bar across here. Okay, let's see here. Bob said no? Alright then. I don't know what you're talking about there, Skullcrusher. What is the... Who is Bob? Alright, so now we're going to angle this. But I believe we've got to do that in heavy armor because I'm pretty sure we have all the front is heavy armor. Alright, I think we're going to have a pretty good... armored cargo vehicle here.
Energy low.
You guys are just gonna make me do it, aren't you? Ah, got it in there. Now I like having this part here open, but we'll cover over some of these others with something else. Maybe I'll put like a hazard symbol over them because they are the hydrogen tanks that are part of the first stage hydrogen tanks. So I mean, we got a lot of hydrogen tanks. Got like 7 of them on here, so. But I like having the hatch open because that is our access point, just like any other tank. Now we're going to need to put some cover over the wheels a little bit because I'm afraid they're going to shoot them off, which is another thing we need to do. Oh, I see. Bob's the builder. Okay. I got you now. Sounds like you got that all figured out, Skullcrusher. Alright, let's get back to this welding. tough one right up against this thing. Alright. So my thought is that if we get this thing armored up, it's going to be very well protected against those pirates, and we can start taking on some of their facilities as well. We do have that other faction. What are they called? Scarp or something? We got to take care of them too, because I'm sure they got some good stuff in an aerospace facility. And of course, like always in Scrapyard Pirates Life, we've got to figure out a way to get our own ship. Probably have to build it. That's okay. I'm trying to think. Last time I built a large grid, but I don't know. You could go with a small grid type of setup, but okay, we need tubes, motors. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's jump down here, run over here, and this is where that's where the interior plates are. I'm gonna go ahead. I have an idea, a couple ideas, so we're gonna use those for that idea. We're gonna need a couple of those too. We got enough of those. We're gonna definitely need some of those. Yeah. And we're gonna need these. Because I want to do... First of all, we're going to put put one of these right in here. Well, the question is, do I want to up... Oh, yeah, that's much better. I like that. Okay, cool. You're so solid, you're stone. Okay. Ooh, purple. Alright, we need more interior plates. Yeah, that was not the smartest move on my part, but that's okay. I have never been blamed for doing always the smart stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump up here, get this all sorted. Okay, cool. Now, I gotta change the this thing over to this. And I want to put something in particular back here. I want to put a wheel. A 3x3 wheel back here. Put a couple of them, but I can't because I got the vents over them. Oh, I can't put them right there. Well, I could definitely put one right back here, centered it on there. That'll do. The just in case deal, and then let's see, or I could put it on the side. Ooh, actually, that could be better. Yeah, I like that better. Looks like this thing's venting some heat. Yeah, not that big. Oh yeah, I like that. That's good. That works out nicely. I like that. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and change. We're going to go with... I don't have a yellow, but we could go with hazard armor and do a light gray. And then we're going to go ahead and set up heavy armor plate because, dude, that is not for the You don't want to get hit there. Or rather, we'll put that there too. How about that? There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do... I want to get the angle of this slope set pretty good, because the idea is that just like modern tanks and armored vehicles, you slope the armor so that rounds come at it and they will bounce off. And that is why we have the sloped front armor, also known as the glacis, for those of you that know about your armor on tanks. And I know this because I did stuff in the army. And then we're gonna put that there to cover that up a little bit. There we go. Alright, cool beans. Now, this side here, I mean, we're pretty wide open, but I left this ledge here for a reason. And I've left it there in case we want to add something on the side, some antennas or something like that. I mean, it's pretty boxy, but, you know, that's okay. Now the back end, we'll get that done when it comes out. And so, there we go. Alright, so we could go, at this point in time, guys, we got a couple of different ways we can go, but, purple's alive, yeah. It is definitely alive. I think I've got some left over. Okay, good. Now we can go over here and get this fixed. And actually, you know what? We're going to grab all the remaining interior plates, and we're going to go over and do the rest of this wall here. Pretty sure there's a bunch left, yeah. I mean, it'll use up probably all of it in just a couple of them, but... yeah. 2 more to go and then that'll be filled up. Gotta get those, and then we're gonna do the cross here. Get the roof in place, and then we'll be good to go. Then we'll get the gates in, and then we'll be set. Oh yeah, I forgot about that platinum ore sitting there in the corner, acting like the spoiled child that it is. Get in there. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll go in here for a second. Yeah, I just vented the whole bloody thing. Doesn't really matter. It's getting its oxygen from the atmosphere anyway, so probably should have used it for that. Oh well. Alright, let's get in here and see about dropping the money off. Okay, that's good. I need to get a weapon. There wasn't any weapons in that logistics post, and we need weapons, like, seriously. Like, this is no joke. It's like serious weapons, so. Alright, so we gotta get some stuff in here. We're gonna need some more interior plates. We need to weld those up as well. I'm debating on a few things, guys. First of all, we go back over to the salvage post and the truck location where we park and cross. Try to salvage some of that. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hit this in the, and I'm thinking, I don't know. We could go after this pirate facility over there too. But I don't know if what we're gonna run into over there either. And then we have the colonial base, and then we have the aerospace facility. Okay, let's check out the faction list here. Okay, we've got rogue tacticals available. Specialized excavators and specialized minerals are found here too. We have the scrap voids, space pirates, space spiders, and unknown. So there's a few. I don't know where these three are. We don't. I haven't found any kind of facility for those. Let's go ahead and get a little catch up on that. Let's see what our charge status is on the tank. Okay, what's our charge status on this thing? So I'm thinking... Well, one of the other thing about having this armor plate in is if we do roll, it's going to be a lot easier to survive it. Fully recharged in 13 minutes, huh? Oh, might as well go with a full recharge. Oh, you know what we can do while we're waiting? Let's go up there and get that turbine welded up. Now, I'm not sure what it doesn't have, so we're just going to go ahead and load up with a bunch of stuff. Computer chips. Alright, there they are. Okay. Oh, they might have... Nope. Okay, here we go. I want to do it before I run out of hydrogen. There we go. All good to go. It should speed up things just a little bit. Now, what I was thinking on this thing is setting up some solar panels. Now, I know the sun rises and sets in these sides, so I'm thinking a solar panel right across here ought to do the trick. But I don't think we have any solar panel solar cells, so that would be a future project we can do. What's the deal with you? Okay, you're still off. Alright, cool. If I took that, we need, actually, you know what? I think that would be really smart to turn this on. And then what we're going to do, we got these two tanks, we might as well fill them up. Alright, we're going to let those fill up. Yep, there we go. We'll do that, let all the hydrogen tanks fill up, that'll be good. Let's see here. I think we're probably good enough that I don't think it's a problem. Do we take off now? Yeah, it's only 13 minutes, it's not that bad. Alright, let's switch this over to auto, disconnect, and we're out. Alright, now we gotta decide what we're gonna do. I don't have a hand weapon. So we're gonna park it, and we're gonna go back, and we're gonna see if we can't build a rifle and some munitions. I just don't like being... we keep running into these things, and... Basic assembler, I can use it to build... And that's the other thing I gotta do. I gotta set up the panel with the stuff. I'll do that off camera, though. Okay, so we've got... Alright, so we need cobalt. Okay, well, that's easily done. Disassemble 10 of those. Actually, let's disassemble 20. And then that'll give us the cobalt to build the weapons that we need. Oh, yeah, we never did empty out the vehicle, did we? That's right. There's magnesium in there too, if I recall. Oh, we did. Oh, okay. I don't know why I forgot that we emptied it out already. So there should be magnesium available. So let's go ahead and get this weapon situation resolved. All right, outstanding. Let's get my weapon and some munitions. Oh yeah. Now, this is what I was gonna do. Let's pick my color scheme. Oh man, I don't have really the color I want. So we're gonna go with blue. It doesn't really fit with it, but we're gonna do it. And I'm gonna do war torn on this. I think it'll look cool. So here's what we're doing. We're gonna put barrels on the back. I get the idea of those from doing the fuel barrels that are on the back of like a T-72 or a World War II tank. That's where I got the idea to do this. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and then we're gonna go back over to the side here. Go that route, and then I want to set up. We're gonna work on the back here a little bit. Get that done. Let's see. Where is the? Ah, that's what I want right here. Okay. Access panel. And another access panel here. And then what I want to do is in the back, I want to put one of these. I know it seems kind of weird, but I want to put, oh, I need interior plates. So I would like to get that set up on there at some point when we have the plates. And this will give us a little more storage capability. It's just kind of cool looking, I think. Okay, we'll have to fix that when we get out there. Alright, let's run back, drop off these materials if we can. Alright, cool beans. Okay, so what we're going to do now, guys, is I think, I mean, I could cover up these wheels some, but I think we're pretty good. Alright, so, what are we going to do? Well, if we're going to go do the logistics post, we're going to need to get some steel plate. But I'm really tempted to see what's going on with this space pirate outpost. I think I want to do some recon, guys. It's nighttime. It's going to be sketchy as hell trying to get out there. We're going to give it a go. Let's see what we can do. I mean, it may be impassable, maybe very hard, maybe a lot of mountains out there. Hard to say. We'll give it a go. We'll see what we can come up with. It's 8 clicks out, so you know we'll see what's out this ways. Something may spawn in too. You never know, but. At very least, maybe we can get a peek and see what the space pirates are up to, because obviously they try to pot shot at us. I don't see why we can't just pot shot them back. What do you mean, Skull Crusher, not passable? You don't think I can get through these mountains? We never really explored out this way. Whoa. Alright. Let's switch back over to our visibility here. Yeah, pothole. Lots of them. Gotta watch out too for the craters from that ship that came down. There was a couple of pirate ships that came down a while back, a couple days ago. Alright, let's see here. And into the dunes we go. Okay. I don't like these really tall dunes because it's always like, is there a dip or is it gonna drop us into a hole? Well, there's a rock over there. I wonder what that is. Not that it matters too much. Okay, we're gonna come around on the side here. I don't really like the idea of just, okay, we're 6 clicks out from this thing. Oh, we're certainly generating heat today, that's for sure. Okay, wow, these dunes are something else. I wonder when the dunes are gonna turn into something different. And it looks like we're about to be there. Alright, I thought there'd be mountains, but apparently it's not. Apparently we are dealing with some dunes and more dunes, okay? Well, I don't see anything else popping up around us, so it looks like this is the closest thing we gotta deal with. And over and up again we go. And then down again, and then up. It's almost like, oh wow, look at that rock over there. That is a seriously big rock. I wish I had a camera on here, but we can use the camera on the weapon platforms. Get a zoom in on it and see what we're dealing with when we get over these dunes and we actually get close by. Only 4 clicks out. Cool. Yeah, I was just thinking that Skull Crusher gun cam is the way to go with this. Got to see what these pirates are up to these days. I mean, after all, they snipered us. I think it's fair game that we sniper them back. Oh boy. Okay, looks like we're running out of desert and running more into some more rocks. Gonna get rough here for a little bit, it looks like. They can never put their outposts where it's easy to get to. If there's another crack between here and there, we won't be going over there until we have an aircraft. Over and under and over and under. Get a big gun and sit back? Yeah, that's true. Actually, I think these assault cannons have got a pretty good range on them. I might be able just to snipe him back too, and then it'd be good to go. It's a pretty rough terrain. And I'm gonna come at him from this angle here. Maybe no. We're going out over here. Might be a little easier to drive up. Man. Some serious stuff, guys. Okay. Ah, 2 clicks out now. Should be on the other side of this ridge. Yeah, 200, 400, yeah, okay. 200, 400 millimeter gun, yeah, that's definitely going to ruin their days. Which we could build something like that. I do have the assault weapons mod on here. We could actually build guns, massive guns, like artillery pieces that can go for a couple of clicks at least. I mean, that's no problem. I don't know why I'm climbing a cliff with my bloody vehicle. Not the brightest moment in my life here, because I'm probably going to be on a cliff on the other side. Okay, we are 1.5 clicks out. We're back in desert again, which is not bad. Once we get a clear view, I want to bring up my, oh. Yeah, idea. Yeah, let's do something here, guys. Just had a thought. I'd prefer not to be seen. So we're gonna go tactical lighting. Alright, we are now tactical lighting. It's gonna suck driving, but it's gonna be better than getting shot. Alright, now let's see here. I should actually put that on a button. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's another crack. Is it literally on the other side of this ginormous thing? Oh my gosh. What in the hell? Okay. I'm 800 meters away, which means when I cross over that thing, I'm going to be well within its range. Oh, those slick little buggers. They put them down in the valley, I bet. How do I get down there and be able to deal with this and still be able to get back out? Let's keep it out. I want to keep it out, out, away from there for now. I don't want to alert them and have...
Storm inbound.
Really? A meteor storm? Like, you seriously gonna do this to me? Okay, so how do we get down there? Yeah, the gun's not gonna see me because I got a wall across from me. I'd probably spot the light though. I mean, it's not like there's a lot of light. I just want to see where... Okay. Nature's bombardment can stay away from me. Okay. Wow, that is a seriously big hole in the ground. See, if I get down there, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get out of there and get back to the base. Oh, and I'm hungry. And I don't have any food. Oh, that's just ducky. Okay. Ah, not good. Okay, we could do the sneaky, the Snoopy thing and just try to see it, but it's dark, so it's gonna be hard to see. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna hop out real quick. And we're gonna take a look at this cliff and see, is there a spot where I can come down? Or is it all just smart cliffs all the way down? Yeah, it's right over there. Yeah, that's all steep, real steep cliffs. Looks like there's a... Well, we could actually come down over there, but how do we get there? And then we could hit that outpost along this valley here. If we're lucky, we can get a hold down position relatively close to it. But the trick is going to be to go over there. I could do a recon with a jetpack, but I don't know if I want to do that. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna jetpack recon. Okay, if we run it out this way, and we cut up and over, can we actually get down here somewhere and get down to that? We need to be on that side over there. So it looks like we'd actually have to go all the way around the entire mountain and come around the other side. Well, that's just sucky. I swear, this is why it would be really nice to have an aircraft. Wait a minute. What about the other side? Let's do a quick recon this way. Like I'm some sort of jump infantry. No. No. Coming down this way with a vehicle would really suck. And there's no real way out of here either. I don't know, guys, how I would do this. It's like it's down in that valley and I can't get to it. I will have to assault it on foot. Jetpack in and assault it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be armed. I don't believe for a second it's not armed. It's a pirate outpost. It's going to be armed. It's going to have something that's going to shoot at me. Huh. Yeah, it's a tough one. Alright, we're going to go back the way we came. This is a... This is gonna not happen right now unless I can figure out how to get on the other side of that valley. Or get down in the valley. So, back around the thing we go. And to make my life a little bit easier before I start doing anything crazy, let's go ahead and change our lights out of tactical lighting because it ain't gonna matter. And yeah, so we've done a little reconnaissance. I mean, that's what we can say. We did a little reconnaissance. We checked it out. Um, we don't know exactly what kind of weapons it may have. We don't know what kind of outpost it is. But we do know that it's down in the valley, which means that we have to figure out a way to get down in the valley to get to them, and that is going to be problematic because of those cliffs. So we're going to head back over the mountains again and see what we can do. We still have the Jericho Falls base to check out, and we do have that other that aerospace facility to mess with too. So there are a few other options, plus whatever may be lurking out there that we haven't messed with. I don't know yet. So, yeah. Honestly, I'm really tempted just to shoot down there and then figure it out from there. But I know that if I do that, it's going to go badly. So we're gonna not do that. Because I still have to get back to base, you know, and that's the challenge. Yeah, this is frustrating. Oh, it's so frustrating. Yep, we'll just be jumping around. Do some fun driving for a while, how about that? I noticed since I put the armor plating on her, she's a lot more stable. Alright, base is 6 clicks away. Alright, cool. You know what we might do? Let's go over here. So the thought I have is this. We're now down on this side of the mountain. So maybe we can go over here and get at it from this angle. Yeah, we might have to figure that out. Huh. Let's see here. Is it doable over on this side? That is the question. Man, this terrain is just sucks. Man, why would they put it over there? All right. All right. Well, damn. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do another recon up the mountain here. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is not going to go where I want it to go, but I figure a quick shot up the mountain might be the way to check it out. Okay, this is dusty, deserty, okay. Now let's see, is this what we saw that comes down into the valley right here? No. That goes over there. Alright, so my thought is, let's do this. Let's angle around the valley. We're doing a quick jet recon here. Gotta watch our hydrogen here, because we don't want to lose out on that. Alright, we gotta come back around, come over. We did not mark our place, so we are coming over to look for the light. There we are. Okay, yeah, it would have to be all the way over.
Fuel low.
Yep, I know. So if we take
critical.
So we take this straight that way and then take a right. We should be able to line up to the valley and then go from there and go in. But here's our problem. We're running out of food. We're hungry. So we need to head back. We need to RTB. We need to go back to base. We didn't pack any food supplies, which was pretty dumb, actually. I don't think we have anything. Yeah, we already checked. Alright, so let's turn around. And back to RTB. Alright, back in the sand we go. Yeah, we gave it a try, guys. I think what we really need to do is we need to get an aircraft in the air. I mean, the vehicle is great for doing cargo runs and, you know, land-based assaults, obviously, but I think in order to be able to do these reconnaissances, we really need to have some sort of aircraft. So, that being the case, I think we need to think about building us a reconnaissance aircraft, and we're going to need to do that utilizing pretty much well, the nice thing is that most of the materials we're going to need we already have, or we can build with the survival kits, so that's good. But it's going to be tricky because we're going to need a lot of hydrogen. And of course, we do have just as a reminder, and because I have not posted it on there yet, we do have the salvage rules in effect. That means all components that are not made by a survival kit must be salvaged. We cannot use our assemblers to make components. They do not make any components at all. They can break components down, but they cannot make components. But we can make tools. That is the one thing that they're good for, besides recycle. They're basically recyclers and tool makers. So we can do that. The other thing is that there are no ion drives or hydrogen engine use for planetary aircraft. Spacecraft, yes. Planetary aircraft, no. All planetary aircraft must be done with turbines. Atmospheric thrusters, in other words. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, we got a few restrictions on there for that. So there's home sweet home, 1.27 clicks, couple of dunes away. And that's a tree. I keep my eyes open for rocks. So yeah, we got a few challenges we got to deal with here. I have to say, with all the armor on her, she's a lot more stable. But we do have to come up with a name. What are we going to name this vehicle? It's kind of like an armored cargo carrier. So what are we going to call it? The crawler, maybe? Oh, I know what we can call her. We'll call her the Scarab, because she kind of reminds me of a beetle. And she's pretty deadly. So we'll call her a Scarab. Unless you guys have a better idea. I'm always open to ideas, but I think the Scarab would be really good. A Scarab armored cargo carrier. So that would be a Scarab ACC. We'll go ahead and name her once we get over there, and then of course once I finish up with the greebling on it, maybe get some. I'm still on the fence about doing the plates on the side, but I think I will actually extend plates over the wheel, because that is kind of like a, I don't want to take away from the flexibility of it, but I also want to give it some more protection. So yes, my stomach is telling me I'm hungry apparently, so. And we're actually going to park directly in rather than parking with the connector attached. I don't know, I just feel like parking like normal. And look, it's morning already, guys. A lot of night operations in this episode. I have to say I really like how striking that blue is. I think I'm gonna actually use that blue for the turrets too. I think it would look just so sweet. Alright. Got some braking going on here. Coming around. I've always... And into the base we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and run over here and get the color for this. Oh yeah. And then I can still leave the bottom the way it is because of that. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. And we'll change you too. Make you that color, you that color, you that color, you that color, and you that color. Yeah, I like that. That blue is so sweet. It contrasts really well with this brown. Okay, is that I'm tempted to hit the blue on this too, guys, but we'll leave that alone. We'll let it sit like that. Don't want to like overdo the blue. Oh, we'll do the blue in that one too. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop in here. And we're going to go ahead and name this. Alright, we're going to call this a scarab. A C C. There we go, guys. Now we have it named. Outstanding. Okay, let's see here. Let's go get our food situation taken care of here. Get my helmet off. Feels better with that helmet on my head. Alright, so let's grab a couple packs of garden slaw. We still have a little bit of food. Gotta stand and eat because we don't have anywhere to sit right over here, but we do in our quarters. Alright, we just ate some food. Get to see the rise of the sun there. Take all these away. Got our little plant garden going on. Nice. Alright guys, so we were up all night taking care of all this stuff, doing some night operations. Let's see, can we eat our other garden slaw? No, we cannot. So we'll save that for breakfast. So I think we're going to go ahead and call this an episode. Gonna get some much needed shut-eye for the character. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much, Skullcrutcher, for popping in. Appreciate it. And we're going to see you guys next time, and we got a whole lot more coming. We still have more things to explore. We still have to take these facilities, even though we've tried to get in there. We need to get a recon aircraft in place so that we can quickly zip out, recon these things and then come back, plot our directions and stuff. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have the Scarab have some sort of drone on the back. We can attach it via an attachment point at the cargo pod in the middle between the two autocannons. That might be kind of nice to have to throw into these battles, because I'm pretty sure the pirates are going to be opposing us. They've already sniped at us, and so they've dropped drones on us before. They brought ships down to the surface, so they obviously offloaded something, so who knows what's going on. A whole lot more to come with the Scrapyard Pirates Life, guys, and thank you for joining me. You know the deal. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It helps the algorithm, and it helps me know you guys like what you're seeing. And of course, leave comments. I always answer the comments, ideas, thoughts, things you may have seen that I didn't see because I'm right in the thick of it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!